Hi guys, it's late at night and the light's off, which means this video is probably going to get very sentimental, which I have to admit are probably my favourite type of videos to make, where I'm just off the ball and try and speak to the people who actually want to listen. But as I said in the Thailand video, I, I always feel like when I learn something, or whenever I get when I've gone through something, I always feel like this sense of responsibility, or this sense of wanting to make these kind of videos so anyone who goes through this kind of stuff can kind of know that they're not alone, and know that there is someone looking out for them. And I'll be honest, in this most recent break that I decided to take, was probably one of the worst times in my life since my mum died. And I don't say that lightly. A lot happened during those 3 months that I wasn't uploading. It was a clusterfuck of epic proportions. Stuff that didn't only not sit right with me, but I also feel like I lost a large part of who Sean Lillywhite was. And it scared me. I felt like not only was I losing people very close to me, but I also felt like I was giving people that don't mean, or people that, are terrible people, too much of my time of day. Way too much of this, I was giving them way too much energy than what they actually deserved from me. And I felt very isolated. But I wasn't. I always talk like really slow in things like this, not because I want to, sound dramatic or anything, but just because with these kind of videos, it is literally just my brain processing shit. But in a lot of shit happened in those 3 months, to the point where I look back on it and I'm just surprised I made it through. Because I am fucking flabbergasted. And I am proud of myself. That is something that I feel like a lot of us seem to forget to tell ourselves. That we're proud of ourselves. We're proud of what we accomplish. We're proud of the hard times that we make it through. Because we're too busy being caught up in them. We're giving too much of ourselves to people that don't matter, and to people who wouldn't even give us the time of day in the first place. And I feel like I've not only I'm slowly finding myself again, but I feel like I'm better than I ever have been. Not only in the sense of I'm uploading again, I'm trying again, I'm being more happy again, but also the fact that my health's coming back to what it once was, physical and mental. And I'm just starting to, feel like myself again. Because I was lost. And I don't put that lightly. This isn't hyperbole or anything. I was really, really lost. But it was from those experiences that I feel like I've become a better person. Which obviously is debatable. But it's got to the point where I'm happy being Sean Lillywhite again. To the point where I'm just, I don't know. It's weird, because not only do I feel like I've let an entire, weight just been lifted, and kind of like, I felt like I was holding way too much anger and way too much regret and way too much. I was just being way too hard on myself for no reason and giving myself so much shit that I forgot to take a step back and realise what I had accomplished. Like, I feel like I just made it through. I climbed a mountain. I went through so much personal shit that not only do I wish I never went through in the first place, but I'm also glad, in a sense. The fact that not only have I gone through that stuff and learned who I am, but also to know that if I can get through that, then you lot can as well. Not only do I think that you lot can get through this kind of shit, but you lot will come through as better people. And I really don't mean it lightly. Anyone who has watched this channel, I hope that I have shown that I care. Because I do. I know it might not seem it sometimes, but I do. This channel, at some times, has literally been all I had. And I, again, don't say it lightly. It feels like it was the only thing I had. The only thing that was keeping me going. The fact that I could look back at what I made and be proud of what I made. Even the very early videos that were a bag of shit, I'm still happy that I made. And I just feel like myself again. Which is something that I would never change for the world. I know that a lot of us seem to forget and lose ourselves in the annual day-to-day of work or school, or just losing our passion and motivation over time. But I think it's when we take a step back and give ourselves a fucking break when we realise how strong we are. And I don't want to sound like some shitty motivational speaker. I don't want to sound like, I don't know, some person who's got all the answers, because I don't. And I'm not going to portray that I do. I can only speak from my experiences. And that's all I want to speak from. But I know that there is always a light at the end of this tunnel. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I cannot wait for it. And I want you guys to know that you can do it as well. Because if you lot can be there for me, then the least I can do is be there for you. And I hope that we can all just build ourselves together. Because at the end of the day, we just need to give ourselves a bit of a break. We just need to let go of what's tying us down. Let go of the things that are filling us with hate. Let go of the shit that keeps us from doing the thing that we want to do. And it's hard. But sometimes it is the best thing to do. And I hope that this can help at least someone. Because at the end of the day, we're only human. And we all just need a bit of a break. In a bit, lads.